welcome back. We just returned to our stateroom, and we've got a welcome back gift because we're sailing back to back, including a bottle of wine. Looks like a red wine. A welcome back, and looks like some chocolate covered, probably raisins, blueberries, and some nuts. All right. Oh yeah. There were 49 of us who met in the Reflections restaurant to complete the back-to-back process. And then for the next several hours, they, along with Angie and I, basically had the ship to ourselves other than the crew members. It was very unique to walk around that mostly empty ship, seeing everything in pristine shape.
Day 2.
Well, we just got back from spending the early afternoon on the Serenity deck, where Angie and I had some delicious salads made at the Serenity Bar, followed up with high tea with Miss McGill. Shout out Rob Lowe, #Youngblood. And we came back to our room to discover it nicely freshened up by our room attendant, along with a bag of laundry and a puppy. Woo! I'm just gonna unpack that laundry. I think we're gonna make sure it's all there. Earlier, we had a little mishap with our laundry where we were shorted a shirt and a pair of shorts, and we ended up with a pair of ladies' trouser pants. But that got straightened out, and so live and learn. But we sure have enjoyed the free laundry service, being that we have that perk right now. Anyways, all right, time to freshen up. So it's our third day on this trip, and we decided to come up to the Asian kitchen, which is in the aft on deck 11, for something a little different. And there's not a lot of people in here. I had the steak bowl.
You had the combination.
Yeah, wait, I'm sorry. I had the combination bowl, and we had the chicken stir fry.
We did. So we'll see.
So this restaurant is free for lunch, but is a specialty restaurant at dinner time. So today marks the start of the longest time we've spent at sea. Today is day 10.
Nice.
Out of our 2 back-to-backs that equate to 14. Our previous was our Alaskan cruise, 10-day cruise. Do you feel like you're ready to get off the ship?
Oh no.
Yeah, me either. Angie mentioned something the other day, though, as we were just discussing what we were going to do next, and that was decision overload.
Yes. What are we going to do now? Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go see? Because you are still in vacation mode. You think you need to go, when we're trying to make that transition to, at the first of the year, that we'll just be living on a cruise ship. And doing that go, I don't feel like can be maintained for my comfort. I need to have more chill, because I mean, I've read a little bit on the ship, but probably not compared to what I do at home. I haven't done projects, so I guess I'm feeling like not getting a lot accomplished, and that is a challenge for me.
Yeah, I mean, I literally have a stack of, daily fun times in the room now, and of course we review those every day. In trying to decide what we're going to do, and there's certainly a lot of activities on the ship that you can do, And like Angie said, when you're in vacation mode, you feel like you want to try to do it all because you don't know if you're going to be back potentially. But so that decision overload does kick in. It's like, are we going to go to the trivia? Or are we going to go listen to music? Or are we going to just take a walk around the ship? Or are we going to go to the pool? Or are we going to get off the ship and do an excursion on one of these islands? And so that decision overload really does kick in.
Well, and we've previously RV'd, and it's decision fatigue, definitely. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to stay? Where are you going to re-provision? Same kind of thing. Where are you going to eat today? Where are you going? I mean, because everything has to be planned out and taken care of.
Definitely a little bit more with the RV lifestyle in that if you're transitioning, if you're moving somewhere else, where are we going to stop? Where are we going to get gas? Where are we going to stop and take a pee break? That kind of stuff.
But this is, if we run out of something, where are we going to go shopping? How are we going to get there? How much is it going to cost us to go there to get re-provisioned? And we talked about that, particularly in Miami, the port isn't close to any of the shops. So we'd be paying to get somewhere unless we figure out the bus system, which is entirely possible. But time too, I mean, how much time does it take to learn the bus system so you can get off the ship so you can go do something? Where when we stopped in Curacao, it was a short walk off the ship till you could find a drugstore. And so all of those things are just new. We will learn quickly, but definitely decision fatigue. When do we need to go do this? When do we need to go do that? Because obviously you're limited. I mean, you could buy it on the ship if you want to pay 3 times what you should.
Right. As Angie mentioned, Miami, it's just not really conducive to get on and off the ship because there are upwards of 65 to 80,000 cruise passengers that are getting on and off the ship, and it's organized chaos there at the port with all of the ships and people getting off and people getting on, and traffic is just horrendous. Where if we need some kind of let's just say we need some more aspirin, I mean, you can buy it on the ship and, as Angie mentioned, pay 3 times, or get off on one of these smaller islands where you can just literally walk over to the pharmacy and grab it and not have to worry about the hustle and bustle and chaos of Miami, of doing it in Miami.
Right.
But just a few thoughts as we're sitting here contemplating our life is going to be over the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Trying to prepare and decide what we will need and what our resources are and where we could go get things, and it's just interesting. Just a different thought process.
Right.
One I'm not used to.
All right. Stay tuned for more. Well, it's day 13 for us. It's a sea day today, and it's got horrible weather. We had hoped to spend some time up on the Serenity deck, getting some rays, and it's a maul storm out there right now. We are right on the edge of a tropical storm that's churning away just below us. Last night was probably one of the roughest nights at sea that we've had in quite a while. Anyways, we came back and we have a turtle. So now we have to decide what to do. I think we're gonna go find a place to play cards for a little while and watch the storm rage around us. Right, babe? She's not talking. Well, it's our final day, full day on the ship, and we're getting off on Celebration Key.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go check it out. Well, 14 days on the horizon, and it just took us 2 hours to get packed up, right?
You make it sound so bad.
We have decided that, A, Angie packed me far too many underwear. Apparently I don't shit myself as often as she thought I would. Well, my battery died during that dialogue, probably because I mentioned that Angie packed me too many underwear. Anyways, we got our bags all packed up. We had a choice. We could actually do early embarkation, priority embarkation, go down and sit the reflections.
Key part.
What?
Disembark.
Disembark. Go down and sit at the reflections, but I think we're just gonna get off with the masses tomorrow since we want to be last off the ship. Our plane out of Miami isn't until late afternoon, so we're not in a big hurry.
No.
There's no reason to sit at the airport.
No, I'll go sit in a lounge chair on the Lido deck.
Yeah, so we're gonna go get a little dinner tonight, right now, and
yeah.
Then back on the Radiance in about 3 weeks with Amber and Tyler.
Woohoo!
But that's only for 8 days. A 3-day, another back-to-back, a 3-day, and then a 5-day.
Yeah.
All right.
Not only. It's a month.
Well, I'm probably going to do something with this video. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And keep following us on our hashtag Diamond Chase, Carnival Diamond Chase. This puts us at 82 days. 82 days. We only need 200 by May.
Only 200.
But we're working our way there.
Oh my goodness.
Are you ready for the Thanksgiving shenanigans to begin?